The discovery. It was February 2009. A woman named Christine Ross was out for a walk with her dog, Ruka. They were trekking through a desolate patch of the West Mesa near 118th Street, an area that was supposed to be a new housing development. Ruka stopped, sniffing at something white poking out of the arroyo bank. At first, Christine thought it was a cow bone, but as she looked closer, she realized it was a human femur. When the police arrived and began to dig, they didn't just find one person. They found a graveyard. Over the next several weeks, investigators unearthed the remains of 11 women and girls and one unborn child. They had all been buried in shallow, makeshift graves between 2003 and 2005. The victims. The killer targeted the vulnerable. Most were young Latina women involved in sex work or struggling with addiction. People the world often looks past, but they weren't just statistics. They were daughters, mothers, and cousins. Jamie Barella, 15, and Evelyn Salazar, 27. Cousins who went to a park together in 2004 and never came home. Michelle Valdez, 22. She was 4 months pregnant when she vanished. Selania Edwards, 15. A runaway from Oklahoma, the youngest identified victim alongside Jamie. For years, these women were just names on missing persons posters. In the desert, they became the victims of the West Mesa bone collector, the shadowy suspects. Who was he? To this day, no one has been charged. But there are names that make the local detective's blood run cold. Lorenzo Montoya. He lived just 2 miles from the burial site. He had a history of violence against women. In 2006, he strangled a teenager in his trailer, but he didn't get away with it. The girl's boyfriend followed Montoya and shot him dead as he was trying to put her body in his trunk. After Montoya died, the disappearances in Albuquerque stopped. Joseph Blee, known as the mid-school rapist, Blee is currently serving 90 years for other crimes. His own wife told police they should look at him for the West Mesa murders. He was known to frequent the same strip where the victims worked. The unsolved mystery. The wind out there still carries the names of 8 other women who went missing during that same era. Women like Martha Lucher and Anna Vigil. They have never been found. Investigators believe there might be a second burial site, another killing field hidden somewhere in the vast, unforgiving New Mexico scrubland. So, if you're ever driving out past the city limits and you see a lone figure walking the mesa, or you see something white and jagged poking through the sand, don't go exploring. Some secrets are buried for a reason, and the bone collector's shadow is long.